My husband is cutting his hair, guys, and my little pup is in his crate and he's getting ready for bed. So you're gonna hear the clippers going off in the background. I hope that doesn't bother you. He's also playing some music, so I hope that my camera doesn't capture the music because then I'll get copyright. But you know, we're gonna work through it. So in the last video, I had mentioned that I was gonna be off for Thanksgiving. On Thanksgiving week, we're gonna be on break for work. And I was planning on recording a video for Thanksgiving Day and doing nail polish pics for that day and yada yada yada. I had all these hopes and dreams to hopefully sit down and record at least 2 videos. Fail. I don't know who the heck I thought I was. So the last minute plans changed. Some things changed and we ended up hosting for Thanksgiving, which we had not planned. So you know how that goes. We had to get the house ready and stuff like that to have company over, and so that just kind of, any other plans went out the door. I did not even get a chance to paint my nails. I was still wearing the same gold polish I was wearing the week before, and it was just chipped and peeling and just all sorts of not good. But that's okay. We're gonna shake it off, you know, and we're gonna shake off the fall season just as a whole because I didn't record not one video at all. And really and honestly, I did not wear that many polishes. I think I wore maybe 5 polishes in the entire season. Because some polishes I just wore 3 times. I wore them twice or whatever. I stuck to pretty much. What did I wear? I know I wore like a vampy purple, like this one. I have one in my project polish. It's from Tom Ford. It's called Black Cherry. I wore that one maybe 3 times. Twice by itself and 1 time with a glitter topper. And then another time, I wore this one a couple of times as well, which is Sheer Fantasy. I've mentioned the Sheer Pink many times because I love it. It's just easy. If I add 1 thin coat, because I don't have time to paint my nails or whatever, then 1 thin coat of this looks really pretty and it looks super delicate and clean on the nails. So I kind of just wore this one. I wore a very sheer gray, a jelly gray that I mentioned, I think in my, possibly my seasonal rack from, was it from summer? Did I do a fall one? I don't even think I did a fall seasonal rack, to be honest with you. Anyways, it's a sheer jelly gray from OPI. It's some kind of wedding, from some kind of wedding collection. I know I wore that one and I can't even remember what all else. I know I Leaf of Faith from KB Shimmer. I wore that actually over top of the black and purple. And that was it. But, you know, we're going to shake off the fall season. The month of December is coming. Today is November 26th. It's Sunday. I go back to work tomorrow. And so I thought I would sit down today and talk about some polishes that I think are really awesome for the month of December. In the month of December, usually I love to wear full-on Christmas manis all month because it just, Christmas comes and goes. It's so fast. And so I figured I'd pull some polishes that I think look really beautiful during this time of year. Majority of these polishes are shimmers, glitters. There are very few creams in here. And the reason for that is because I want all the sparkle in the month of December. Give it all to me. Give me the tacky glitters, guys. Which I forgot to bring one out, but that's okay. Okay, we're gonna get into this video because I've been rambling for 4 minutes and said probably nothing. So I'll start off with the greens. I have 3 greens to talk about here. And I'll start off with this pixie dust from Zoya. If you're not familiar with the pixie dust from Zoya, they are textured polishes. So they dry sugary or gritty on the nails. They do dry more to a matte type of finish. What I love about this, and actually Waverly, which I will mention in a moment, it's the blue one, is that they dry matte, right? But then some parts, some glitters, they dry a little bit darker, and then some glitters seem to sit up a little higher. And so depending on how the light is hitting them, they look like little glimpses of light coming off the nail. They just sparkle really beautifully against the matte glitter base, and it just adds a little bit more dimension to the nail, a little bit more interest. I will do a close-up bottle shot for this one. It's just so beautiful. I love texture polishes in general. I've mentioned before many times that I tend to reach for something like this, especially for like holidays or special occasions. If I did not have time to paint my nails the night before, and I want to throw something quick on my nails that does not require a lot of time. Number one, it doesn't require a lot in application because they're very easy to apply, or they don't require a lot of drying time. I can apply this on my nails and be out the door in 10 to 15 minutes, and that's it. They don't need a base coat, you don't need a top coat. The only thing with these is that, and with really any texture from any brand, for me, I can get 1 to 3 day wear, no more than 3 days, because they do chip. But I don't care as long as they look amazing on the day of whatever the celebration is. It doesn't really matter to me. If I want a little bit of longer wear, I will add a very thin glossy top coat and a base coat. But again, I love reaching for these for very quick last minute manicures. The next one is from China Glaze, and this is called Celebri-Tree. You know, it's perfect for the holiday season. It came out in a holiday release, I think. I'm pretty sure that it was because of the name, duh. And this one is really, really beautiful and super special, I think, because it has a short bar glitter, and they sit in a clear or jelly green base. So some of the glitter looks silver and some of it looks green, but I think some of the green ones look that way because of the green jelly base. I can't ever tell, to be honest, but it looks so beautiful, and it looks like you have tinsel on your nails. I think this only requires about 2 coats, possibly 3, but I don't think I've ever had to add more than 2. If I have any manicure pictures, I'll pop them up on the screen for you guys to see. Another green that I have here, but this is a cream. I did bring out Off Tropic from ESSIE, and I brought it out because this is from an indie maker. It's something that if for some reason you're actually wanting to buy this polish, you'll have to order it. But this, you can walk in store and find it easily. Off Tropic is a part of ESSIE's core line, and it's a perfect green color, or like dark evergreen type of color for the month of December, which is great. McKittrick, though, is almost like a true Christmas green, and it almost has a little bit, it's a cream, but it almost looks slightly jelly-like, to where Off Tropic is a full-on cream, there is no doubt. Both of them, though, have an amazing formula, and if anything, really, Off Tropic has an even better formula than McKittrick. McKittrick takes 2 to 3 coats, and it's still really good. Do not get me wrong. Couple of coats for this one, but Off Tropic takes 1. You really cannot beat that. The formula is really, really good. So I love both of these, and if you add a green glitter over top of it, it makes it even more sparkly, which is really awesome. So, and you can see the difference in the colors. I'll do close-up bottle shots. Okay, let's get into some reds here, and let me do 2 red shimmers. I did have another red shimmer here, but I do mention it all the time because I love this one so much. So I'm just gonna mention it, I don't care, whatever. This is I'm Not Really a Waitress from OPI. It's a classic. It's a part of their core line. You really cannot go wrong with a red from OPI. They make amazing reds. Pick a red, any red from their line, and I, for the most part, guarantee that you'll have a good experience with them. At least the reds that I have. Some of the creams do tend to take maybe about 3 coats, but for the most part, 2 coats. You can't go wrong. And the shimmer, this one specifically takes 2 coats. No fuss. This is my Christmas wrapping paper type of red. It's the only one that I have. I don't have any other like foily or Christmas wrapping paper type of polish because this one just always does it for me. On the nails, it looks like, and depends on how the light is hitting, but the outer part of the nail tends to look a little bit deeper in color, and then the center of the nail tends to glow a little bit more. So again, it looks a little bit more dimensional, which I love. It's just so beautiful. And then another one, and this one's just slightly different because this does have larger particles. This is a shimmer, it's not a glitter, so the glitters don't stick to the nail, but this is has a little bit more sparkle to the nail, visible sparkle, and it's called Read It Twice from Sally Hansen. It came out in a holiday release quite a few years ago, I want to say. It's reminiscent to Red Carpet if you have it. Then you can bring out Red Carpet. But to me, Read It Twice sparkles a little bit more. It's an amplified version to Red Carpet. It's just so, so pretty. Okay, and the last red is from Kokie. Kokie sent this one to me, was it last year possibly? And I wore it in the month of December, paired up with another glitter that they sent to me, and it was a perfect pairing. I love that manicure so much. I love this red polish in general. It's just so beautiful. It competes with I'm Not Really a Waitress. They're very, very different though, because I'm Not Really a Waitress, the shimmer particles are so fine. It almost looks foily. It's not a foil, but it almost looks foily. To where the particles in this Kokie polish, they're a little bit larger. And it's called Prima Donna. And what I find interesting about this one is that it has some shimmers that they look a little bit more cool based. But then it also has some warmth running throughout it, which I think makes it look super interesting on the nails. And it was just a joy to wear. I loved this one. It looked so good. And then I have two creams. They're two deeper reds. I love my deeper reds during the month of December. Usually, because here I have at Big Apple and Coca-Cola. These just kind of sit in my other rack where it's like my daily year-round type of polishes. I have that type of rack going on. And so I have them on this seasonal rack right now only because I want to have them available if I want something a little bit brighter. These are just awesome colors. So I have Coca-Cola Red, which is the warmer one, and then this is Big Apple Red. If you have either one of them, I think they're really beautiful. But I tend to go for the much deeper reds during this time of year, and I have here Can't Beat Royalty from Sally Hansen. So good. So, so good. 2 to 3 coats for this one. And then I have Bordeaux. It's a lot deeper than Can't Beat, as you can see. So good. Such a good toe color, by the way. Okay, and then 3 golds. One which is visibly gold. These two a little bit more champagne. So this is from ORLY, and I'm pretty sure they still have this in their core line as well. It's called Untouchable Decadence. This has a mix of multi-sized gold hex glitters, and it's just a gold. Really, any gold. If you have a gold, bring it out. This is a perfect time to either wear it by itself, or you can wear it if you have a, let's say, a gold shimmer. Put a gold glitter over top of it to amplify it a little bit more, or you can do a gold glitter as an accent nail with any polish, a green, a red, a white, a pink, whatever. If you want to do like a pink Christmas inspired type of manicure, that's super, super cute. So Untouchable Decadence is a really good one. I love it. I can dry brush it if I want sparing glitters, or I can add 2 to 3 coats. Mine's getting a little bit lower, so about 2 coats is all really that I need to get good coverage on my nails. Okay, and then this one, they're basically the same polish. I am bringing this one out because they don't make this one anymore. But if you have Grace from NCLA, I think it's just such a perfect polish. Really, for me, this polish, I wear it any time of the year. I don't really care because it is so beautiful. I love this polish. It's one of my favorites out of my entire collection. I have a few that are my all-time favorite polishes, and I tend to mention them all the time because I just love them so much, and I will wear them any time of the year. This is one of those polishes, excuse me. What I love about this one is that it has a mix of gold, silver, but then the gold seems to have a little hint of pink, which adds a little bit of delicacy to it. I don't know, it's just so, so pretty and so beautiful on the nails. I never disappoints this polish. So I think in the spring, when it's the last time I bought a polish actually, this was one of those polishes that I bought, and I ended up wearing one on one hand and one on the other, and I could barely tell the difference between the two. I can't even, there was a slight difference, but now I can't even remember what it was, to be honest with you, because they came so close. This is from Finger Paints, and you can find this brand at Sally's Beauty. It is called Point of View. Point of View. Point of View. And it's the same thing, same concept. I think the glitters, some of the glitters in the NCLA polish are just a tad bit larger, but the finish, I mean, they just looked so similar. I don't know. So same thing, gold, silver, and a little hint of pink. I had been looking for a backup for Grace forever, and I couldn't find them. And then finally somebody reached out to me, I think it was on Instagram, and told me they were selling them somewhere. I can't even remember where. And I bought as many as I could. I have given some away, but I did keep a couple backups for myself. But when I went into Sally's Beauty and I saw this, I was like, oh my God, I need to buy this. Like, this looks identical to it. And it is. It's pretty much the same polish, which makes me so happy that it's now something that's readily available. Okay, so sticking with kind of that similar color here, or actually we'll do the pink one. Last year I did, or 2 years ago, I did a pink Christmas inspired manicure, and it was the first time that I'd ever done that. Pink is just not something that I tend to wear for Christmas, but I love that manicure so much. Now the polish that I wore for that manicure, which you guys will see on the screen, is Mod About You. I just can't find Mod About You for some reason. I don't know where it went. I can't find that one, which I wanted to mention in this video, and I also cannot find gift receipt from Holo Taco, which is a silver foil. It is a metallic. It looks very mirror-like. I wore it last year. Yeah, I wore it last year with Berlin. They're done that, which was a taupe, and I think I wore it sometime in December. Such a beautiful neutral manicure. I don't do neutral manicures very often, but that manicure was so beautiful. And I think the reason for it is because I paired it up with gift receipt, and gift receipt is probably one of my favorite silvers in general. I have some other ones that I enjoy, but if you were to ask me to pick one, that would be the one. It is very mirror-like, and I just love that silver. It is so beautiful. It has a little hint of yellow, so it adds warmth to it, and it's so complimentary. I loved it. So anyways, if you want to do, you know, I wasn't planning on talking about this polish, but if you want to do a neutral manicure, but add, you know, for the holidays, add a little silver accent nail, I think that would look beautiful. Anyways, I can't find Mod About You, so I pulled this one out, and this is going to go on my winter seasonal rack. This is Jordan from Zoya. It's just a soft pink. And when I did my pink Christmas inspired, I drew on a little Christmas tree with, I think, a white. I paired them up, I think, with a white, which was probably ESSIE Marshmallow. Would be great for the month of December, actually. Yeah. Oh my God, I don't want to drop any polishes. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I paired up Marshmallow from ESSIE, which is a white Crowley, and it's perfect for the entire year round. It's a beautiful, beautiful polish. I wore this last summer twice because it's that beautiful. So anyways, paired it up with Marshmallow. I did Mod About You, and then I did this beautiful glitter. I have 2 pink glitters. I think I may have another one. I can't remember. One that's larger from ESSIE, from their Luxe Effects line, but I really like this one. I love that one, but I adore this one. And I think it's because the glitter is smaller. And this has a mix of pink and silver glitter, and it's just so beautiful. Now it is glitter, so it does stick to the nail, but it is so beautiful and super sparkly on the nail, which is exactly what I wanted for that manicure. And then, of course, I mentioned Jordan. This one's really great from ORLY, which is No Worries. It came out in a winter release many moons ago, and I love this polish. The base is almost like a sheer pink, but then they added these pink and white, almost they look like glass fleck. This doesn't stick to the nail, but when you're removing it, it tends to linger on the skin. Like they tend to stick to the skin around the nail. So that makes it a little annoying for removal. But the polish itself is so beautiful and delicate. If you want a pink, a very soft pink, delicate but sparkly manicure, this is the polish to go to. I think it's just so amazing. I have it down to here because I love it so much. And as a pedicure, oh my God, beautiful. So beautiful. Let's move on to some white polishes since I talked about Marshmallow. I have 4 to talk about here. This one I've mentioned many a times because I think it's perfect. It's a white that has a very strong yellow gold shimmer, and it's just perfection. 3 coats for this one. It's ephemeral. It also has a little hint of pink. It's just so pretty. It is so whimsical or ethereal looking, and it's just one of the best ORLY polishes ever. Another white polish that I adore is Happy Anniversary. I mentioned this one many times too. Look at how low I am. I love it so much. Pedicure, manicure, it does not matter. I don't care. It's just, oh, you have to get this polish. This is so beautiful. If you want a white polish that has a little fleck in it, just a little extra sparkle, Happy Anniversary is just the perfect polish for that. I love it. About 3 coats. The formula is a little bit thinner. I don't actually mind it though, because each layer dries very, very fast. And it's just so beautiful. Last year I wore it for, I think for Christmas actually, and I topped it over with this one, which is a glitter topper from OPI. Did I say this was ORLY? This is OPI's Happy Anniversary. I don't know. This is called All the Twitter in Glitter, which is a white iridescent glitter, and over top of it was just super pretty. But honestly, out of the two, go with Happy Anniversary. Unless you're a glitter person, which I am, then this is a really pretty glitter, which paired up very beautifully with Happy Anniversary. But out of the two, I would not want to do without Happy Anniversary. It's just perfect. I've worn it, I think, pretty much almost every single season because it's so good. Okay, this one is from Salon. Perfect. Wow, I just smacked my tongue really loud, sorry. This is called She's a Star, and it's a white glitter, and it has, they're like iridescent little glitters, because you see a little orange, a little gold, a little green, a little blue, a little pink, a little whatever. It's just so beautiful, this polish. Now this is super, super thick. Sorry, my camera was gonna stop recording. This is super, super thick, so I have had to thin mine out quite a bit throughout the years. So it looks full, but I have used it a lot. But I've actually poured some of this out into another bottle to make a topper out of it, because it is so dang thick. But I don't care. I don't care, because it is so beautiful. And super inexpensive, by the way. That's Salon Perfect. You can find that brand at Walmart, and I'm pretty sure I've still seen this polish in store. Let's do some blue polishes that I think are beautiful for this time of year. If you like the blue polishes for like Christmas Day or what have you, I have Chopsticks and Stones. These are jewel tones, and you cannot go wrong with a jewel tone. So pretty. And actually, something like this would look really beautiful together. I've done this one with another, like a holographic, like this one, a little holographic chunkier glitter on the ring finger, and it looked amazing. Love that. I haven't done actually a manicure like that for the holidays in a hot minute. So that's Chopsticks and Stones. Just be mindful with the blues, because they do tend to stain the skin around the nail. A brighter though, jewel tone type of blue. This is Frostbite from China Glaze. If you have it, bring it out. It's an older one from China Glaze. I actually don't know if they still make this, but maybe you can find it on discounted websites or something like that. Again, this video is for inspiration purposes. And then a textured polish from Zoya, which I had not planned on bringing out, but then when I brought out Elphie, I thought of Waverly, which is a perfect also jewel tone type of color, like a sapphire blue, but very similar to Elphie. You know, once it dries matte, so some of the glitters look a little bit darker, but then you get the ones that sit up a little bit higher, and they glisten a little bit more, so it looks like little twinkling lights on the nails, which is so perfect. Perfect for the holidays, or perfect for the just winter in general. This is just such a good polish for the winter season. One more polish. I think that was everything. Yeah, oh, a couple more polishes. So this is a time when you want to bring out the Christmas themed type of glitters. I brought this one out. I have another one that has the red, green, and gold. perfect timing to bring these out. The other one that I have was a Sally's Girl polish, and Sally Beauty no longer carries that line. So it's Ancient, and it's chunky glitter, like super tacky, and I friggin' love it. It's so amazing. But this is another one that I have, and this is called Twinkle Lights from China Glaze. Again, the glitter is gold and red and green, but it's a micro glitter, and so it does tend to stick to the nail quite a bit. So removal, I would usually have to soak it off. There's another one that I do have though. They don't sell it in store, but I think it's this one. It's from INM. It is their Christmas themed holographic top coat. I had to buy this one and a gold one from Amazon. No, the gold one, I think I found it at Sally's Beauty many moons ago. But the Christmas themed one, I found it on Amazon, and they only bring it out during this time of the year or something like that. I can't remember. Now this one has the holographic glitter that their traditional silver holographic has, if you're familiar with it, and it also has some red and green larger hexes. The thing with this one, the larger glitters, they don't come out as easily as some of the silver holographics, so I did have to place them on my nails, but the end result was really adorable. I'll share it with you guys because I put it over top of like a sheer type of pink or something like that, and it made for a very delicate holiday manicure, which was so pretty. But the larger glitters, once again, they required a little placement because the brush doesn't really pull them out as easily, I think, because they're a little bit too heavy. And then they also have a gold one, and this is just their gold holographic top coat. If you have Golden Enchantment from China Glaze, you know, now is a good time to bring it out, or Fairy Dust. Any of those type of toppers I think look really beautiful for this time of year. And then the last one, which I've mentioned now the last few years, that since I bought this polish, really, I mention it because it's so pretty. It looks like falling snow, or I paired it up with a red glitter the last couple of times. The red shimmer from Sally Hansen, and it looks like a peppermint candy manicure, and it's just so perfect. I don't get sick of that manicure ever. I don't care. Like, I just want to wear it every single year because it's so beautiful. And this is called Snow What You Want. They're just little shreds of different shapes, sizes. Nothing is uniform. It almost looks like they put satin paper through a shredder, and whatever pieces came out, that's what they put in this bottle, which is just perfect, and it's just so beautiful. The glitters are very flat. They're not matte, they're not metallic. They just look like very thin satin little sheets of shreds of paper, basically. And it's just so pretty, and it also has micro white glitter. They also came out with one that only has the micro white glitter, which I think is really pretty. I think though that was from their Insta Dry line. And I wore that one actually over top of a blue like this during the summer, and it was really pretty. So again, this is called Snow What You Want. Okay, and then lastly, let me show you guys what I have on my nails. Let me go like this. I don't know that it's going to capture it very well, to be honest with you, because this lighting is kind of blowing everything out, but let's go like that. I have not worn this polish in a hot minute. So this is a really beautiful, almost like an aqua blue. And it has, it's acrylic. It has, what's it called? Silver holographic flakes. And it's so pretty. It's this one for Picture Polish. It's called Alice. I've had it forever. And it's just so pretty. The holographic, really, you can only see it when direct sunlight is hitting them. But right now, indoors, you can tell it's not a cream. It's just, you can tell that there's little specks sitting on the nail, which is just so pretty. I've been admiring this manicure since I put it on because it's just, I forgot how pretty this color is. It's just so it's bright, but it's perfect for the winter time, which I really love. I'm very much into this color right now. Okay, that is everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.